Joe Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the Cobra Night Creeper, which technically not Cobra, like a separate ninja clan that uses technology in their ninja-ing. But whatever, it doesn't matter because this figure is purple and looks awesome and I can't wait to open it up. I do not have an original Night Creeper to compare it to. Well, wait. You know, I put it on my list. I've got the Night Creeper leader. Hang on. I gotta go look now. Night Creeper, they know how to do it. So I do have a Night Creeper. I knew I had, like, once he was announced, I knew I had, because basically if something is announced in Classified that I don't own the original version of, it goes on my list. And I knew I'd put him on the list, but I think I might have picked that up at Toylanta. That sounds right to me. So yes, I do have a Night Creeper to do a little comparison with, which makes me happy. It's not a must, and I certainly don't need the Classified figures to be exactly like the real American Hero figures, but I think comparisons are fun. It's interesting to take a look at the inspiration, the decisions that were made. So when possible, I like to do that little comparison. This guy's got a lot of pieces. This whole wave is, I have to say, it feels a little accessory heavy to me compared to some of the other waves. I mean, look, Classified, in my opinion, has always done a nice job with accessories. I can't think of very many figures. Now, there's some where perhaps I would have preferred different accessories, but as far as the volume of the loadout, I don't think there have been many times when I've been disappointed or felt like, oh, well, this person should have come with more. Tape. Come on, Hasbro. Although I will say, I have learned something with this wave, that I would prefer tape over trays that are clutching everything far too tightly. If you've been around Needless Things for a while, you know that I was happy when they got rid of the plastic in the packaging, because to me, one of the biggest enemies of great toys is those plastic trays. So let's take a look, a little direct comparison between the original and our new Night Creeper. And I think we can see they've done a fine job of doing an upgrade. They've interpreted those red upper sleeves as shoulder pads, which I definitely prefer, because the original honestly just looks kind of weird with the red sleeves. The camo has been toned down just a tad, and you guys know I love my bright, high contrast camo, but I do think what they've done here with the purple looks a little bit better. So there is your comparison. Oh, and look at that cool camo on the forearm there. That's a nice touch. All right, so there you go. There's the little side-by-side. Let's get up close and personal. What an interesting design right here. So I don't keep track of, I don't keep like a parts inventory, especially not off the top of my head, but this is actually sculpt. This is not just painted on or tampoed on. There's actually sculpt here for this delineation. Really cool, different, and it's a little different camouflage from the trousers there. And you can see I've talked before about, you know, basically where the tampos end and how they're applied. Oh, these are those great hooked in shoulders where there's a hoop inside the shoulder where this disc plugs into this butterfly joint here, and there is actually a hoop between that and that holds the shoulder. It's a brilliant toy design, because shoulder pads like this have been a problem for years and years in toy lines, and I don't remember which figure. It was a Classified figure. I don't remember which figure first had this, but it's genius, and I love seeing this evolution of toy engineering in these lines as I collect them. Plastic feels really good, no issues. As you can see, the purple of the elbow matches, the gray of the knee matches. I like that they've got, look at this, little tampo on the knees, so they're not just blank knees. That's a nice touch. Yeah, everything feels really good. It's the right combination of solid and pliable, so none of the joints are stuck so far. Really, really quality feeling figure. These, I think, are just completely new, unless they were used on the red or blue Ninja, and I'm not remembering it. My red Ninja's boxed up because I didn't care for it. Ankles are resisting a bit, but there you go. You can move them around. It's got the Tabi, I think these shoes are called. I could be wrong about that. I have learned and forgotten a lot of things in the last 48 years. What an interesting design we've got here. So, okay. All right. Well, look at this. He's got the new torso articulation rather than the old crunch design, ab crunch, which I never liked. Really cool figure, man. Really, really cool figure. You guys know, if you've been watching, you know, I do pre-order roulette. So when I order from Pulse, Amazon, Big Bad, and then whoever ships first gets my money. But I did not cancel any of my Night Creeper pre-orders. So I already know for sure I want at least 2 of these. I dig this figure a lot. This is a great, great looking figure with a lot of cool design decisions made. So this head is the original Night Creeper, and then it comes with an alternate head that is Night Creeper version 2 that I'm guessing they went ahead and tooled up just so they'd have it in their parts library for when they get around to Night Creeper version 2, which I hope is the glorious, brightly colored version. I've got that one as well, but I'm not going to go get it off the shelf because we'll save it for when they actually do a version 2. But great looking head. I won't be using it, but once it's available in the proper colors, I'm buying that figure in a second. The head swap, I would imagine, will be pretty simple, yeah. And the head wrapping, interesting, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out what's a part of what, because this is a softer plastic, which is great because it's not going to interfere with the articulation. But this... So this might be a piece that's pulled down. I can't figure out if this is part of this or this. It doesn't matter. Who cares? So that pops right back on. Easy switch out. This figure's awesome. Oh, man. I'm very happy with the figure itself. Let's take a look. If I can get him to stand up, I'll be happy with it. Although we're going to have to put him in a cool ninja pose. All right. Backpack. So there is the original Night Creeper backpack with all kinds of cool gear stowed on it. This one is similar. Got climbing rope, no paint whatsoever. The crossbow bolts. Something for store. Oh, cool. Okay, let's get this on him, and then we'll play around with it. Oh, that fits in really nicely. Nice and snug. Good friction. Great, great backpack. He's got alternate hands. He's got the throwing star hand that we've seen before. I think it might have originally come with 00 Snake Eyes, maybe. But cool piece, good addition. And then he's got the karate hand. Or actually, that's like a climbing claw hand. We'll call out to the old backpack that had the climbing claws on it. two knives that could be put on rope and swung around, and that would be kind of cool. And those are going to go in these, I'm just blown away by the technology, these shoulder pads. This is so great. So those will slide right in there. And that is great. This is a really fun figure. This is a figure for kids. Kids will enjoy playing with this figure. So you've got a separate bolt that may or may not store somewhere. It doesn't look like it does. It's not going to bother me too much. Oh, it'll store on the actual... So this is the unique Night Creeper. Well, I guess it's probably not unique anymore because I think it got used a bunch of times in the original line. But you can see the insanely gigantic ammunition. This one has been sized down a little bit, which I appreciate. And then this bolt. Quarrel or bolt? Tell me in the comments. Or either. Or who cares? I'll take any of those answers. Oh, look at that. Look at how nicely that slides in. It actually goes right up next to... Oh, that's great. Great, great design. And then finally... Oh, and wait, I wanted to do this too, because this stores... Look, you can see how that's supposed to go. I like it when it's just clear. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Are they taking lessons from Delta 17? Lenny, have you been watching what Steve and Ken are doing? All right. Great sword, and look, it's rigid. Nice, rigid plastic. Particularly sick-looking sword. And that... You know what, let's make this easy on ourselves. That will store there. And look, I don't love, I've talked about it time and time again, I don't love exposed blades, but that's not bad. It's okay. And then this sick piece of work, imagine getting that stuck into your abdomen. Yikes. I love look at the metallic paint. It's like a metallic green. I don't know what the effect is supposed to be, other than look at this unique sword we've put out, but it just looks awesome. I love this. Is going in the hand, so I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter because, like I said, I'm getting at least 2 more of these, which I didn't know when they first showed the Night Creeper. I wasn't sure how excited I was. I was like, "Oh, cool new figure! I want it," which is my reaction to pretty much every classified figure, but with this one, until I had it in hand, I wasn't sure how much I would like it, but I love it. Look at that. Look at how cool the greenish blade, I won't say green, but greenish blade looks with this figure. Oh, this is another big, big win for Hasbro as far as I'm concerned. Night Creeper is great. Look at that storage, the colors, everything about this figure. Absolutely nailed it. I cannot wait to do some thumbnails, because that's really the extent of my figure photography, is the thumbnails I do for YouTube. And I do play around with poses and stuff before I take those thumbnails, but I don't get deep into it. But this guy's going to be fun to take a picture of. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things, and until next time, buy what you like.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.